Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you. And how to become a member, please do click the join button if it's available to you. YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw by the title, we're going to be discussing Reggae Boyz, potential Reggae Boyz as well. Yes, potential Reggae Boyz as well. Yes, that is very much important. Yes, because you saw one of the persons right there. It's Mason Greenwood. So potential Reggae Boyz as well. And then we have the Manning Cup, Manning and Dacosta Cup. Some entertaining games. Yes, we want to talk about that because at the back end of our video yesterday, we made some predictions, so we want to go back over those and also point out our tier list. So we'll have some ranking lists, just like how we do have the weekly list for the Reggae Boyz. We're going to have a power ranking weekly list for the schools as well, and we are going to mix it with the in the entire country. All right, because normally we try to separate them as in town and country schools. All right, so we're going to do it in total. All right, so you give me a take based on what you have watched. All right, we have a poll right there says Mason Greenwood, get him in now? Yes, no, we don't want him, or give him time to get in better form or better shape. All right, because we had a limited character right there, hence why we did it like that. All right, so decide what you want right there. So let me start with giving the people some shout out, and then after this we are going to make a next poll for you to decide who is the best school after this round as well before we make our poll ranking. Yes, so we have two polls to do today. Let me give the person in the chat some big up. Know yourself, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, yeah, man. Please hit the like button as you come in and share the content that is from Know Yourself. Massive respect for that. Sheridan, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. Sheridan says, big up, bro. Hardest working and most consistent content creator in the Jamaican category. Okay, big up for that. One love, blessings. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Dark Beskar in the building. And JC Ferran in the building from early. Big up yourself. You know, look like the man wake up early today. The man here don't normally wake up so early. Alright, so Detta away in the building says, away you did say, Steths I go get. Alright, that we have not gone to that side as yet. We are talking about Mason Greenwood and the Reggae Boyz them at the front part. Because I know I made some predictions and it might cause some war. So let me deal with the big boys league first, and then we go down to the schoolboy league. All right, yeah, man. Because some of you guys came here early to fight with me because I might have said some things that you never felt so happy about your schools. All right, take time, people. All right, DNA, big up yourself. Joseph Brown, Leslie in the building. All right, Shane Borth. What you doing, man? Ghost Future. Massive respect. And remember, guys, we have always had the call-in. So any one of the subjects, them you can call in on those subjects and give your take. All right, make it short once you do call in. All right, yes. So anyways, we had a few games played yesterday in the EFL league in England, but obviously you know that Jamaicans are a lot in England, hence why we have two playing in this one game. All right, Ipswich Town versus Fulham. All right, Fulham walked away 3-1 victors. Remember, they turned over the big bad Tottenham Hotspur the last time, and now they got Ipswich Town to go up against. So definitely they came in as the favorites and definitely lived up to that. All right, Bobby Reid, as you saw on the title, had 2 assists in this game. The first one was to Harry Wilson in the 9th minute, and then the second one came to Tom Carney in the 77th minute. Gonna pull up Bobby Reid's overall stats on the screen so you could get to see it for yourself. So Bobby Reid started off at the big top of the pile to make the squad because he missed out on last week's roster. He's back with a vengeance, saying that I did him some disservice. 90 minutes played, 2 assists, 59 touches, and his accuracy and his passing was 83%, 34 of 41 passes. Created 3 key passes, 2 of them ended up in assists. Tried 3 crosses, none completed. His long balls were much better, which is 3 of 5. Big chances created, 1 out of that. Shots on target 1, shots off target 2. All right, ground duels 1 of 4, ground duel, and the aerial duel he missed that one. Last possession 14 times, was fouled once, and on his defensive department he only had 2 dribbled pass. All right, and overall rating is a 8. I think I would have given him maybe a 8.5. So he sets the tone. He sets the tone for the week. So anyone will topple Bobby Reid this week will have to come up with a solid game. All right. So what say you? Let me know in the comment section who you think will top Bobby Reid in the Jamaican Best 11 this week. All right. It's on record. Just said just got back from school. Okay. Massive respect. Melsha, how you doing, man? Demo, Dre in the building. Big up yourself. Rasta Gale in the building. Big up yourself. Liverpool. Okay, mad. Okay, that's why Dima saying something, because he's a Liverpool baller. So Bobby Reid, big up to him, setting the standard what we should expect from our ballers worldwide. So Mason Greenwood, as you know, Mason Greenwood had some problems in life, you know, we all do from time to time. Not saying I'm picking up for the kid, all right, but he had some challenges. He went to Spain saying that he wants to revamp his career, and things looking well. Puts in some really commendable performances, and I think this is one of his best so far. Yes, obviously you can say it was a lower tier team, you know, but at the end of the day, you have to go out and beat those teams. You know why? Because you will end up like Bayern Munich, you know, going out there saying that you have to win and then get turned over in the end. You understand me? So you can't use that as an excuse to say that, oh, it was a poor team and he did such and such thing, you know, because you have people that always find excuse for everything. All right. So I'm just trying to debunk those excuses from early, all right, showing you that other teams getting turned over, because these are cup games, and the cup games, the smaller teams, those are their opportunities to make themselves known. All right, yes, and they are always there to take the scalp of someone that is the bigger deal. All right, yes, and that's what I thought would have happened if they never started out very, very fast. As you saw there, 12-0 in total. The game finished. Yes, so it's a little harsh. 12-0. All right. Yes, a little harsh. Yeah, so anyways, our boy had 2 goals in this one, played 59 minutes. Obviously, after 59 minutes, it was pretty much over. All right, 59 minutes, scored 2 goals, 4 shots on target, once hit the woodwork, 4 of 5 dribbles attempted. And this is what I like about him. He brings almost everything, and he still has the ability to play as a main striker. All right, 4 or 5 dribbles completed, 1 big chance created, 68 touches. Out of that was passing 86%, which is 42 of 49. All right, key passes 2, and the crosses tried 4, never completed any. 2 of 2 long balls complete right here. Big chances created 1. Ground duels 5 of 9. Last possession 15 times, was fouled once and offside once. What I like about him, if we said that we want to transform our system, he is the guy that you would look for, because he has the tiki-taka ability as well. That's why I think he would have always flourished in Spain. His technical ability is very, very good. Very, very good, people. All right, very, very much impressive, because I'm watching him now and he does not look out of place in Spain. All right, and these are the footballers you want to, if you want to push the talent pool or the expectations of the Jamaican team in the future. All right, he's one of those guys that I would have wanted. So that's why we put the poll. What say you? Get him in now? Because the last time I heard person saying that they wouldn't approach him as yet. They would have waited until he gets settled in. But at the same time, I saw them pick players that not playing. So I'm saying this man never need any settling to make the Jamaica team. That is just like a cap out. So no, I think he's doing exceptional. He's doing exceptional in Spain. What say you? Get him in now? And if you don't see them try to get him in, what would you say now? All right, let me know. Because you have people that says that they wouldn't want him in the team. So I have to open that dialogue for everyone. All right, for me, I think get him in now. He needs what I'm seeing from him. I don't think most of our players them has that ceiling, and even some of our players are just not on that level. Period. The way he makes the simple things look simple, it's incredible. All right, so we have to give this youth credit. And he's a generational talent for a reason, all right, and it's showing. And I think if Jamaica has this opportunity to get him, I think we should not even question it. But that is just my take. I will leave others to give their take as well. All right, Real Baller, big up yourself, massive respect. Who was that team Greenwood played? Oh my God, let me pull it up back because Demo is one of the harsh human beings. Them, all right, Triple E. Tip $20, massive respect for that, my brother. Massive. I wonder if it's Triple E or Triple B. Yeah, it is Triple E. Tip $20. And guys, you can support the channel via the link. I will pin the link at some point. At this point, I am busy into the work, so we will do that. But Triple E went in there and found it himself and support the program. Massive respect for that. All right. Yes. So Tardienta, they played. Big Boss, let me pull it up just to show you which level they are in, because you know that Dima wants to make sure he knows. All right. As you saw, you see where the regional preference that they are in. You saw it for yourself. All right, and you see where they at as well. What type of team them is. All right, it's not looking good when you look at the information, but you have to beat who is in front of your Dima. So stop. Don't play the man thing, all right? Because he had scored in the league as well. So I am surprised that you're trying to pick apart the argument, but it's okay, Demo. I like that. Yes, he is our boy, Dima Dre. He has that eligibility to play for Jamaica. So I don't know why are you trying to skip over this conversation. All right. Yes. So that is our boy as well, and we had Hutchinson on the field as well. Omari Hutchinson. Think he has made the right move to go down to Ipswich Town because he's getting good minutes and he's putting in performances. So I like that. I like that from him. Keep on doing the great work, Hutchinson. Keep on doing the great work. You are definitely showcasing that you have a ceiling that if you achieve it, you're going to be an exceptional footballer. All right. At 21 minutes against Fulham, 11 touches, passing completion was 83%, 5 of 6. All right. One shot off target, 1 on target. Dribbles attempted, 1, and it was not good enough. 1 duel and 3 times last possession in the game. When he came on, he brought some different energy to the game and opened up spaces in the game as well. And this is something that I think he does well, and that's why I always believe that he should be the central attacking midfielder or a central forward rather than a winger. His close control dribbling ability is next to none. If he comes in the Jamaican team, he's the best dribbler today. His close control and dribbling ability is next to none. All right. Yes, he's very, very good, and he's improving week in, week out. So by the next time Jamaica sees him, he is going to be special to you guys again. Special, and that's what playing football does. And that's why I've always told you guys, wait until you see the man. All right? Yes. I just didn't know. Okay. Omari is our boy too. Yes. Because I haven't seen him in. Oh my God. You know, I can't bother, man. Dockland says that's not good enough for him to have the best dribbling ability. Dockland, yes, you have to have something. Best as documentary, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. Yeah, man. So that's for the Reggae Boys. So let me get into the big bad conversation. All right. Kasuan JM, how are you doing? Keep on doing the great work. So, all right. So, we had a lot of games played in the Manning Cup, so we wanted to go through them and give our top 5 at the end of this program. All right, yeah, man. So let me start with the information that we have right here. Manning Cup. And you know that this is a double header style. And then over the Dacosta Cup is a grouping style for the second round. So you had a second round of games in the second round. Mona 6-1 over Jonathan Grant. So Mona advances to the next round. All right. How impressed were you with Mona, and how much would you give them out of 10? That's how we are going to do it. So 6-1. And how difficult of a competition it was as well, because that's what we're going to use to grade the teams. Jonathan Grant, for me, I wanted to see more from them, but I give Mona all credit to beat the team in front of you, just like how Getafe defeated the team in front of them. So you have to give Mona big credit. So because of the victory, I give Mona 7 points for the victory, and the manner of how they got the victory, I give them 8 out of 10. Based on the ranking, because I thought that others they were impressive with tougher teams, but Mona looked impressive, scored 6-1. I gave them an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 I gave them on my ratings chart. I think that is very, very much fair. All right, last time I upgraded them over KC, but are you impressed with them over KC this week? Knowing that Campion is a serious competitor. All right, let me know. All right. I swear that Mona was 0-0 at halftime. Well, I want you guys commenting. So Mona, congratulations to you guys smoking the team. I gave you 8 out of 10. Let me put the 8 out of 10 right here for their game. All right, 8.5. You know, because you have to still leave room to improve. Where I saw the problem of Mona, I saw the same problem as last year again, people. All right, same problem as last year again. If you have a person control of the passing ability, passing range in midfield, you will give them trouble. If you retain the ball good, they tend to move out of space and don't hold their position well enough. And so I think that maybe when they upgrade to the bigger teams, they would still find themselves in bigger trouble. All right, so I hope they can improve that as they do go. But they defeated who was in front of them, and I gave them an 8. All right, the games are on YouTube. You can go and watch all the games them. All right, JD, what is Mona's style of play? Wing transition, because they want to use speed, you know, and it's kind of easier to play against when you're a technical team, and that's pretty much what I'm saying. So wing transition, they tried to play from last year because that's what Mr. Butler believes in. So that's what they tend to always play, or wing transition regardless, because even if the goalkeeper goes long, it's still wing transition just the same. All right, so Mona got a 8.5, 8 to 8.5 for me, based off their 6-1 and their competition. All right, Mario Russell, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, so now we have Wolmer's. No, first we got it right that Mona would have won. We said Mona would have won that one, so we got that one right. We got that one correct. We never got the score correct, but Aldine got the score the closest. Aldine says a 6 they are going to win. They are going to win by 6. All right, so Aldine says 6. So let me give Aldine his credit. So when he's rewatching this video, he's going to take his credit right there. So Aldine, big ups to you, Aldine. All right, so Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine. Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine. All right, Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine. Yeah, Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine, people. Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine 3-1, and on aggregate it's 5-1. So we pick this. We pick Wolmer's to win, right? We picked massive respect, Mr. Russellman. Massive respect, Big Boss. Give me a take, because I know you watch most of these games, so give me a take on it as well. All right, so Wolmer's We told Jay anyway that his team not winning. His team not winning, all right? And they never did, all right? We felt sorry for them and gave them that little moment to say that they are going to maybe win it on the day, but lost on maybe goal difference. No, away goals rule. Away goals rule. That's what we thought that they were going to lose on, but they lost the game itself 3-1. So we got that wrong, as in the score line, because we were trying to be sympathetic to them. But yeah, so St. Catherine advance right there, and fully deserved. We thought that they were the better team. Both games, yes, for me, both games. Yes, and then Kingston College. Kingston College smoked. Kingston College smoked Campion. We got to say that, because remember, Campion is a team that has a lot of the players them going overseas and getting the correct information to come back here. All right, obviously some of them are young, but we can say the same thing about Kingston College, that they are young as well. All right, we can say they are young as well. All right, so, and I need to give St. Catherine difficulty. I will give St. Catherine a 7.5, because Mona, not a 8.5. I would give St. Catherine a 7.5. They were better than Wolmer's, but they never dominated Wolmer's as to how Mona dominated Jonathan Grant. And the difficulty of the teams, I would say the spacing and the placements are similar. So I will give St. Catherine 7.5, and Mona leading the pack so far with an 8.5. All right. So 7.5 is still decent for St. Catherine. That tells me that they can be competitive against a next personnel. Kingston College Campion. Out of all the losers, I want to say that Campion looks like they play the best football with my eyeballs. All right, so Kingston College get a lot of marks, this time to defeat Campion, convincing this time 4-1. All right, I think I'm going to put Kingston College win at 8.5, equally as to Mona. So Kingston College and Mona equal, and I would say over 2 legs. Because they came back to win the one 3-2 in over 2 legs, they might would have just get the advantage over Mona based off their 7-3 aggregate, and Mona had a 10-1. But if you look at Jonathan Grant and you look at Campion College, you could see that Campion College is a better footballing team, through and through over Jonathan Grant. So if you want to check the difficulty, the reason why we're saying this, people, is because we want to make a power ranking. So I have to give you the reason why I've made my ranking this and that way, and all games are there so you can judge for yourself. All right, so big win for KC. So KC is joint with Mona. We will have that discussion as to who will be tapping it. Then Idel Excelsior. Tell me I'm not the king of prediction now, no? Tell me that I'm not the king of prediction, people. I told you, Idel turning over Excelsior. All right? I say, even though it's in Excelsior, Idel turning over Excelsior. All right? So, Idel 3, Excelsior 1. All right? So, Idel advance. Idel advances. All right? Yes. And Idel still gets a 7.5 as well, because I don't think Excelsior was that good this year. To be honest, we were in stats group and we got to see a lot of them. Obviously, I am a stats past student, so I got to see a lot of them. I respected their competitive edge and competitiveness, not edge, nets. All right, yes, and I did not believe that they are going to turn over Idel. I just believe that they are below Idel at this point, and Idel fully deserve to qualify. All right, so Idel gets a 7.5 for that one right there. So Idel and St. Catherine matched up in the Manning Cup department. Bless yourself, Rowan Thomas says, look out for Dwight Gentles of St. Catherine. All right, St. Catherine were leading 3-0 before resting and allow Wolmer's to score. Thank you very much for that, man. I like when people watching the games and can come and have the discussion. All right, Football Global, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Mario Russell said, I would love to see the top 5 clubs in Jamaica invest in building some world-class stadiums to develop the world-class is kind of a stretch. You can't just jump to say world-class as well. El Cutlass, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Mario also says, I would love to see that. All right. It's going to be hard for that to happen because world-class stadiums cost over 10, 12, 50 million US dollars. And the biggest input in Jamaica's football is actually from FIFA. And that is 5 to 8 million US dollars over a 5-year period to invest. So I think you have to look at maybe Google and those guys to try and do such things, and that would have limited you to 2 maximum world-class stadiums. It wouldn't go so far off everyone has world-class stadium. So telling you that the capital is just not pretty much there. All right, please remember to hit the like button. Yeah, man, people will hit it. The conversation, the information is right, you know. 7, boy, McKC get tough. All right. So let me move on now. Where are we? All right, now, so this is the next page now that we're talking about. St. George's. We keep sleeping on St. George's, guys. St. George's played Jago, blanked them 5-0 overall, 3-0 on the day. We thought this would have been the same way. And reality, we got almost all of these things right, you know. If it was not the sympathetic display of me trying to help out Dre Anyweather, I would have gotten all of these scores correct so far. Damn. So St. George's, for me, St. George's gets a 8 because Jago was a little bit below, so 8 overall. So they do drop short of Kingston College and Mona by half of a point. All right, so in the ranking, Mona and Kingston College will improve over St. George's College, guys. Let me know if you agree on that one. I know the George's mans them will not agree. All right, big up yourself, Jamaican Guna. Massive respect. We need some investors to come and help. You have to have something to invest in, so you have to sell a product before people can do so. So work on the product, get the product better, or have a good plan, and then things will change in the future. Stats 7 stats over Kingston Technical. I said 5, but my team gave me 2 more and did not concede. So they gave me 2 more extra chicken and no fries on the side. All right, yes, man. All right, so stats 11-0. Kingston Technical. I know people waiting for this. Kingston Technical was still maybe on the a little bit lower side. I would say a little bit lower side than most of the other competitors for me. All right, they're not worst off, way worst off, but they're not higher than them. I think maybe one point below the St. Catherine's and the Jonathan Grants and stuff. All right, and the stats scored 11, conceded none. All right, so because of that now, I know I should give Stats the most, you know, because Stats did everything that we wanted from them, you know. What you guys say, Stats get the highest in the Manning Cup ranks, or you think that they should be tied with Kingston College and Mona? Because I have a feeling that Stats should get the number 1, you know. And it's not because I'm biased, you know. But I have a feeling. But I want you guys to let me know. What say you? Stats get the number 1? All right. Rowan Thomas says Stats. All right. So St. Andrew Technical, I'm going to give them a 8.7. 2 points over. They scored more goals. They conceded less than all of the other teams. Being that their competition was maybe a little bit below that. Below the standard of the next 2 teams of Campion and Jonathan Grant. Hence why I don't give Stats a 9 or above the 9. Alright, so they get a 8.7. So Stats is the number one so far. Alright, Jamaica College Jamaica College 3-1 over Eltham. We expected that as well. 3-1. Solid win for them. So Jamaica College gets a 8. Jamaica College gets a 8 in this round. 8 out of 10. And then we have Haile Selassie. Can't believe Haile Selassie lost to Tivoli Gardens. Tivoli turned over Haile Selassie Star. You guys were right. Because I did say 2-1 in favor of Haile Selassie. And that's the only result I have gotten wrong. The only result I have gotten wrong. Out of my own way. Alright, the only result. If I had just followed my belief, I would have gotten it right, you know. But because you guys said I should have followed you, I went to follow you and get it wrong. Alright, yes. I'm going to set the poll now, people. I'm going to set the poll 1 second. Let me set the new poll here. Let me close that poll. Let me close that poll 1 second, guys. I'm going to close the poll. Let me read the poll out before I do close it. Yes, 91% of the person said I should get him in, and it's 91 people voted. All right, I'm going to end that poll, and then I'm going to set up the best school in the land. All right, the best performing school in the land. We are going to be doing now best performance this week. All right, I'm gonna put up CC right there. Mona Steths finally get to go on it. Mona Steths, and let me put KC. Yeah, KC. So those are the 4 we're going to put up right here, people. No. Let me take off KC and put BB Cook. All right. Yes, that is fair. So 2 apiece. All right. Yes. All right. So guys, we have 59 likes on the video. 32 minutes. Get the likes up. Do better than that. All right, when the big bad show comes around, show the respect. Let me still end this one on 200 likes. If you like what we do, just touch the subscription button. Get us closer to the 9,000. All right, yeah, man. Just vote right there, people. I've just set it up. I'm gonna share the link right here, so people can come in. I have not shared the link so far, so give me a little chance, so I can share it right here. Alright, so people on the channel could know that we are live burning down the building. Alright, so this is it now. Alright, so Mario said, JD, what you think about to run a schoolboy football season more than 3 months? I think it's going to be tough, challenging. I just believe that they should get a league to run more than 3 months rather than a schoolboy league. You know, just get a league run more than 3 months. Rather than the schoolboy itself, you know, because I don't like the schoolboy thing. You know why I don't like the schoolboy thing? People can exploit it and not pay attention to the kids them and said, oh, it's just a recreational thing, and you know, it's just a school thing, and so we don't have to spend money on the youths them. No, I want Jamaica kids to get better. So because if it's a club league, it would have been mandated for you to go out and spend money on the player them, if not even pay some of the players them as well. And I do believe that the players them putting in their commendable performances, hence why they should be helped out at least by help them out as their physicals inside schools and a lot of things. So I would not want the schoolboy football to go on, but an under 19 competition or an under 17 competition for 9 months to be run. All right, that's what I would want, because I don't like people exploiting people in front of your face and you don't know, because you love vibes and you say you're just a bill of vibes. All right, and not knowing that people exploiting you. All right, yes, and I know because I can see the metrics them on the screen and know. All right, but let me know if you agree with me or you disagree with me on that. You can call in. I drop my number. It would be the first time Tivoli turned over some Rastafarians. Yes, guys. Tivoli difficulty was like a 9 because I thought that Haile Selassie was equally on par with Tivoli, if not better than Tivoli as well. And Tivoli turned them over. So Tivoli advanced with a 8.5. I would give them. I was impressed with their victory right there. All right. So those are the games from inside Manning Cup. So based off that Steths, for me, Steths is the #1 team this time around. Steths is the #1 team this time around. I think everyone would say that still. Only persons that are bad-minding, me or Steths. Sherman Scott says, not fair, JD. It's Glenmuir. Oh my God, we are going to talk about Glen. Oh, it's only 4 spots we can put on the actual thing. 4 spots. So we just put 2 schools of each region. It doesn't matter what I've done. Fights will always happen. Alright, so guys, show me that you like this series and we keep this series running for you. Alright, why does Neville Bell not coach the Jamaican U team? I think we have other people that are even more qualified than Neville Bell running the U team now, so let it just work. Like a U19, okay. Kevin, big up yourself, thanks for being here. FIFA Money, Parish All-Star, U16, U19. We need to do something because it doesn't prepare the players for pro. That is true. U18 would be a great idea with the focus on development. Yes, man, I think majority of Jamaica's football has nothing to do with development more than people just want to exploit people. You understand me? Yes, and I don't like it, but others will say that, oh, it's an opportunity for people to see them. All right, Bertis doesn't want it. Yeah, but at this point, my boy that's running the under 20 is a higher profile person than Bertis. All right, yes. So, anyways, let me get #1 team. Can we all say Steths is the #1 team? Let me know. Are you saying it's Mona? Are you saying it's KC? Or you said it's Georges? Or I said it's St. Catherine. Let me know who is the #1 team week ranking. #1 team. I say Steths #1 team. All right. Bumper all STGC El Cutlass. That is biased because I don't think STGC performance was better than none of the top 3. I put them out the top 3, so you can't say that is clearly biased. I thought you would have said KC or Mona would have challenged Steths for the top spot. Those are the top 3. So go back and look again. What say you guys? I am not getting people answering. JD bias. Jesus God. I put Mona in it. And alright. St. Catherine cannot get #1 spot. Steths, Mona, KC. And if you watch all games, you know in your heart that Steths is the best team. You know in your heart that Steths is the best team, but because Mona get the hype now because Mr. Butler, and KC is just a big hype school here in Jamaica, I want to bad mind Steths. Steths are come from the finals, you know, and Steths still put some performances in here. All right, they said I'm biased because it's my school. Wow. All right, we scored the most goal, we conceded the least goal, we have the best ball retention, we have the best pressing metric. But you still can't be #1. So what we need to do? We just need to just become KC then. So we just need to change our name to KC then because we can't get #1 because the truth. Yo, the wicked. Oh my God, I can't believe this. They don't like my school. Wow. I'm gonna watch Steths and see. Go back and watch Steths and see. I'm gonna bet you when you come back, you're going to say Steths perform better than Mona and KC. All right. Oh my God. Steths not the best Steths. I still don't want to give them nothing. Guys, Steths #1, no bias. It's just a true people, man. Stop bad minding my school, man. #1. #2 now, people. #2. #2. Who gets #2? No, we haven't touched we haven't touched Dacosta Cup as yet. We have it on the screen here. We are going to touch it after. All right, and then we join everything for the best performances for the week. Some big teams will drop way down, you know, people. All right, so let me move on. Number 2, KC, JC, Mona, Georges as number 2 spot. Mona gets number 2. All right. Steths get easy side for beat. Bomba, yeah. So hold on, the people don't watch Mona. So people don't watch Mona match. People never watch Mona match. You think Jonathan Grant never easy? You think Jonathan Grant never easy? Wow. Okay, keeper does a kick long ball over the top. And a backline can't deal with it. That is not easy. And people that play wing play. No, me not try to diminish it, the school here. Don't get me wrong, you know, people. But I'm just trying to defend that Steths was the best team. All right? Yes. So, all right, number 2, they said Mona. They said JC. Mr. E says JC as well. Rowan Thomas says Mona for the week. All right, yo. Steths is the favorite to win. All right. Mona had the best performance. Boy, no week my team can't get nothing, you know. Every week when you use popularity contests to get, when honestly use popularity contests to fight my school out there. Oh my God. It's alright. We must buck Mona. And I want to change metric when we dust them. When we dust them, I want to never change the metric. To, them play better. But we get the better result. You can continue this in my school. People who continue this in my school. Alright? Aldian, 1 Mona. Aldian, you got your scoreline correct. We big you up early on, Aldian. So massive respect. Alright? JC performed a little underwhelming yesterday for me. So alright, then we're going to put Mona at 2nd. Steths always let down in the finals. Okay, thank you. We still made the finals, Ryan Graham. Mona never makes the final. So oh my God. And it's because our goalkeeper was short last year. All right, we had a short goalkeeper. The one that was good was too short. You know, this time we're going to try to get taller, better goalkeepers. All right, yes. So that was the excuse for we not to win it last year. Alright, so Mona, they said I should give Mona 2nd spot. So Mona coming from 5th spot in 2 weeks to reach at 2nd spot. Are they going to get 1st spot soon? Because you will hear who they are going to play next. And you're not going to ball. I'll big up myself. El Cutler says STGC is always the best school boy team, even when they perform below par. Okay, they play the most attractive ball game. I would tell you that they do play good football, quality football. All right, Lanzedick said the Steths is the first and foremost. Steths on the go. All right, Champions Cup I go hot. All right, JC 3rd. All right, we are going for 3rd now. Steths is going to win Manning Cup. Thank you, Jerry Thomas. At least some people can just clear them eyeballs and give my school some credit. All right, SDGC players always look more comfortable and knowledgeable than any other team. I would not say any other team. I would say majority of the teams in the Manning Cup. Yes, Steths, Mona, and JC are the danger this year. All right, so JC gets the 3rd spot. People, KC played Campion. You know, Campion was one of the best and most progressive set of players them this year, you know, as in going overseas in tournaments and stuff, you know. So the fact that the KC turned over Campion 4-1 and also 7-3 on aggregate, you have to give them credit, man. Come on, man. KC is up there, man. And people said KC was in a reboot mood. KC was in a reboot mood, and the fact that they turned it over in N, give them some credit. So KC or JC, who you giving the 3rd spot, people? Going once, going twice. I say I will give KC, the third spot. I think KC's performance was even surprisingly. I actually like KC performance over Mona 1 because I thought that KC personals, the champion team, is actually better than Jonathan Grant by a good stretch. And it was impressive that they turned over champion like that. You get me? So I am putting KC at number 3. All right, and then JC gets the fourth spot. JC gets the fourth spot, people. All right, and definitely STGC gets the fifth spot. I know that Tivoli will get dropped off. St. Catherine gets dropped off because they defeated Wolmer's, but these guys were much more impressive overall. So that's my top 5. STGC gets the 5th position. So we have Steths first, Mona second, KC, JC, and then STGC at the 5th position. Let me move over to the next scores as well. JC still buying out them way. Oh my God. KC most improved. Yes, KC is the most improved team from the first match, because after the first match, I heard KC man coming out. Yo, we are in rebuilding mood. Don't count it this year, JD. A rebuilding mood winner. That's how them boy they beat it. Yeah. And now they have won all their games. So I'm waiting to see Cranky and those guys to tell me that they are still in rebuilding mode. JC is the Man City of schoolboy football, buying titles. Why you wouldn't say Chelsea? Because Chelsea was the one that bought titles. Because Chelsea was the one that bought, the only team ever bought our entire team in 1 year. All right, don't let me go back to football in history. Danica Knight. All right, Roger Burrell, thanks for the continuous support. Massive respect on the subscription. Let me move on to the next one, cause guys, you have to give me credit. I only got one result wrong. One. Because I said that St. Catherine would have beaten Wolmer's. So I had one result wrong. One in the entire Manning Cup department. That's why I'm telling you the Concacaf prediction. God. Alright, yeah man. Let me go back to Dacosta Cup, because I'm not going to do so well. Steths is the Liverpool. Yes, Steths is the Liverpool. Work hard with limited resources. Yes. Incredible passion. Stamina for days. Let me move on, because they're going to say I am calling up my team. So BB Cook, Manchester, first one. Jason, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea cannot come. And I'm not talking now, Jason. I'm talking in 2003, 2004, Jason. That's what I'm talking about, So it's not now I'm talking about. I'm talking a billion years ago, but I was experiencing it that time, because I was watching Thierry Henry wanted to be good, and then all of a sudden next year Chelsea does become a big team. You understand me? Does next year Chelsea does not have been a big team out of nothing. You understand me? Yes. So that's why. So before we move on, let me just give you the teams then that will face each other. So you have Manning Cup quarterfinals. So we have Manning Cup quarterfinals, people. This is the quarterfinal. All right. So let me write them down. Mona. So the quarterfinals now. Why are they shifting it? The quarterfinals. You have 4 teams in each group. All right. Yes. So you have Mona, KC, Steths, St. Catherine, and then Group 2. So Steths, Mona, St. Catherine. All right, 1 second, people. I'm just trying to get the groups in for you. 1 second, people. Oh, God. want to get to the groups them. I don't know why this come up play up at this point. 1 second, let me get it fast. Yes, so Jason, it's a long time I'm here watching the football and all sort of foolishness happening in the football, you know. Yeah. So we have Mona, St. Catherine, KC, and Steths. Alright? So that is group 1, people. Mona, St. Catherine, KC, and Steths. Group 1. And you have two teams advancing. And then you have, let me go back to group 2 to just give it here right here. Alright, let me give you group 2. Idel, JC, STGC, and Tivoli. Alright, so Tivoli, STGC, JC, Idel. And it's only 2 advances, alright? So 2 teams advances. So let me pick the 2 teams. Let me pick the 2 teams that will advance, people. Let me pick the 2 teams that will advance. So group A, group 1, who advancing. We're gonna get to CC and BB Coke. Don't worry yourself, man. We're doing everything, you know. We're giving information, you know. So Steths, Mona, St. Catherine, KC. Which 2 teams coming out of that? I can tell you, Lord, these games are going to be fantastic. I finally got what I wanted. Oh Lord. All right, now so we will figure out who is the biggest team. So who coming out of this group? When Chelsea come 18th, then them a big team. Okay. All right. Brandon said KC come 3rd. I have not said KC coming 3rd. I have KC actually qualifying. All right. All right. So you know who I have qualifying, people? Mr. E said JD, the semifinals will be Steths, Mona, Zone, JC, STGC. All right. So out of group 1, you know I say it with my chest. Steths coming out as number 1. Steths coming out of that program. And after that, I have tadam, KC with Steths coming 2nd. Click me right here. KC coming 2nd. Click me. KC coming 2nd. Click me. Alright, I'm going to break down why I went for KC coming 2nd. Alright, so click me, people. Click me. So I have Steths and KC advancing. Alright, Mr. Greenwood grandparents document sorted out. I don't know. Alright, Lafolo JD makes Tivoli sound like an uptown school. Okay. I will have to make everyone just feel like they are involved. So I know people gonna burn me out, but click me. Alright, so when it come through, you see why they call me the god of predictions. And I'm gonna explain to you why I thought it's going to go like that. Alright, yeah man. Patrick Cameron says Steths and St. Catherine group 1. My goodness. St. Catherine? Okay, alright. Maybe St. Catherine can be the dark horse. Steths now go anywhere. Danica, you bad mind. No, Mr. Yee said, JD, you want Butler drop down? No! I'm talking a football me deal with because me know say no we got a football playing team against the big bad Mona. So it's going to be different. Alden, I don't think anyone would agree with you about KC coming 2nd over Mona. Well, Alden, me I got it. Me and you. Alden, so yeah. Property Cecile, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Yeah, but Alden, you're okay with Danica telling me about Steths now gonna wear when Steths are the most impressive team in the Manning Cup. So then why I can't say what I feel? Because people say Steths now gonna wear, you know, Alden. And Steths are the finalists, you know, and should have won it, you know, won it without a short goalkeeper, you know. With a taller goalkeeper who win it, you know, that's good, yeah. We'll beat Big Bad JC, you know. Alright. That's what I have said, and it clicked me, so we can play it back. All right, gonna beat me time Mona go through. All right, KC finishing last in Group 1. Oh my God, that is a KC bad-minded hater. So what happened to Mona? No, Mona coming third. It's gonna be a tough battle. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a tough battle. KC and Mona will be the big game for the third battle. Tom says JD love the drama. Oh my God. We have to talk. It's football. We have to talk. Oh Lord. JD, them are gonna say you pee off the ref them. No, but I'm gonna break down football. Why I've said it's going to go that way. Alright, yes. Steths and Mona from Group 1 Sheridan says. Alright. I know that would have been that's the easiest route to go, Steths and Mona. Alright. No problem. Tip me. All right. Yes, I've gotten 90% of my my prediction in the Manning Cup. All right. So, yeah. Steths last chance to win Manning Cup. All right. They have. Okay. All right. No problem. See, you hear that now? So people put 10 years on Steths, and for the last 20 years, you're pretty much doing good. You get me? Let me know if you guys are getting any logs. All right. Let me know if you guys are getting any logs. Let me know if you guys are getting any logs. Tyrone Williams, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Let me sort that thing out. Sorry about that, people. I was too excited in the drama. All right. Patrick says, JC and Georges coming through for the next one. All right. So let me put it up back. Bless up Tyrone Williams, massive formation will change next round for Mona. 2-2-2-2-2. Alright, my goodness. What a quality. Watch JD disappear like Africans when Steths don't go through. Alright. It seems like when you start as bad mind Steths for no reason. Because we have performed the best and you guys. Every year when you come, you're not tired to hype up. You guys are not tired to hype up schools that don't perform. Steths literally got the finals. I would not try to put on Steths and hype up a school. We never gone away. We never gone away, you know. When I hyped them up last year, you know, and them got battered, you know. Which I told the master that he's gonna get battered because in football, a very, very limited football. You get me? Anything you have some sane midfielders, they're gonna tear you up. Because I saw Camperdown tear them up. And I said, no. When KC and them team the back, you know, crying will happen. I never know it's going to be worse than crying. That's what I told the master in front of his face. All right, so when the football done, talk about football. JD, how many does the team play against each? You will play everybody, man. You play everybody. You get your 3 games and play 3 games on. All right, so Steths is the team to beat. Thank you, Tom. At least people can have the balls to talk the truth. I was going with Man United yesterday. Let's leave Man United. We don't have to talk about other teams. Let's stay on football. Let me be passionate about the Jamaican football. All right? Steths is a strong all-around team this year. Thank you, Mr. Yee. All right? All the bad-minded people, them are going to say something this year again. Just watch. Them are going to cry. It is home and away. Okay, 6 teams. So 6 games. Sorry about that. 6 games. Is a Manning Cup show this? That I know it's a, you know me, I think I don't come full circle in the Manning Cup, but I bring a different passion for my work, you know, so I just turn up and do my Manning Cup off. I had my Reggae Boyz part as well. You get me? And I've covered that so far. So why we can't just be entertaining that way, all right? We have to be passionate about the thing. Don't. Come on. You can't just sit down and no reason. All right. So everyone give their take. Everyone says Steths and somebody else going through. So Steths is the only one people sure going through. All right. Big up Steths. So Group 2 now. Tivoli, STGC, JC Idel. My goodness, that one will be a tough group. Tivoli, STGC, and JC Idel. Woo! 2 favorites on the paper, STGC, JC. Those are the 2 favorites to go through for me. I think JC still tops it, and Idel will run STGC money for their money. All right, so but I think STGC will come second. So I have JC first and STGC second. All right, and then I have Idel third, Tivoli and Karume, them not at the top. All right, I know that they fought hard, but sometimes the quality of the other teams them just surpass. You know, me and Karume will reason. Jam Up TV said Tivoli. Yes, man, that's how Adams call it. You know, yes. JD, I just got my FC24. I still want to challenge you in a match. I had it from a long time. I just never wanted to challenge nobody. But tell you what, we're gonna link up on the PlayStation 5 and we'll chop it up and have a reason. Not really want to play in the game, but we can have a reason. You know, I'm gonna bring in a reasoning show on the PS5 with my members. Them, you know, only the members them can join me on the PS5. Yes. Yes, Adams, yes, man. JC and Georges. All right, nice. Who will top Group 2? JC topping Group 2 people. And STGC second. And Tivoli last. All right, yes. So let me move on to the big bad Dacosta Cup now. All right, guys, we will get back to the Reggae Boyz as well, you know. All right? Yes, I want a reason. I don't want you too much game head on this channel, and everybody is desperate to just beat me up on you. But why wouldn't you never just call me and say, JD, can I get a private game? So we can hide the result. Why you guys just all want to beat me up on the internet? That is your problem. You guys are professional game head, you know. I have so much businesses, you know. I don't have time, you know. All right, yes. So you guys are professional game heads. All right, yes. All right, let me move on, people. All right, so we have Dacosta Cup. BB Cook defeated Big Bad Manchester. I can't believe what I'm hearing. And we will show you the grouping so far. BB Cook Manchester. They were a slightly better team. It was a very, very good game to watch. It's on YouTube. You can go back and watch that one. Very, very entertaining game. BB Cook scored very early in this game, you know, and good lord, Manchester tried their best to come back in it, but BB Cook on the day was just a little bit on that extra substance. Sorry about that. I never meant it that way. All right, yes, but BB Cook, I got that edge over Manchester. We had Manchester winning it. At least me still. Don't know what Jason and others them said, but that's at least me. I had Manchester winning it. Yes, big up yourself, Chris Smith. Massive respect. West Ham gave them a surprise. No, we're not talk about that. Let me not talk about that. Let me leave that. Let me focus on this. You know. Yes, BB Cook. Good win. Then you have Cornwall College. I thought, oh God, 2-2 me get wrong. I thought that Mile Gully would shock Cornwall College. You know. Cornwall College. No man, I had Cornwall College winning it. Yes, I gave them it. Yes, my people, I had Cornwall College winning it. Yeah, man. Yes, so I got it, but I said it's gonna be a close one. Yes, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me make sure. Yeah. I got it. All right, yes. Manchester let me down. And then William McGrath, 0-0 in that one. All right. And then you have Dacosta, next page. Christiana lost to Dintil. Think I got Dintil right as well. Yes, man. Yes, man. 2-1, I said. But this one was 1-0. Garvey Marseille, Froome, I said Garvey Marseille will lose their first one, 1-0 to Froome. And good lord, no, I said 2-1 to Froome. And good lord, Garvey Marseille pulled it out. So the assistant coach won, you know? Yes, so damn, man. So Garvey Marseille won that one 1-0. And then we have Glenmore. We had Glenmore turning over Port Antonio by a lot. And they did just that. 5 piece chicken wings. Very, very comfortable. I had 4-1, so I had 5 goals in the game. But Glenmore stole Port Antonio's extra goal to make it theirs. So it's 5 goals to 1. And then Steths Steths. So I got a lot of them correct as well. I got a lot of them correct, but I got more wrong on the side. But overall, I think I got 3 in total wrong. All right. Yes. So Steths. I said that Clarendon College would have batter Steths. You know, they could have scored a lot, but I want to say that Steths could have scored a lot too. So what that says about CC? Are they in the decline? Was it the condition? Or Steths is just actually good? Or a bit of all of those things? Let me know. Whoo! I have said Steths miss a lot of chances. So clearly you wrote too fast. Tell you what, I'm not going to let you guys discourage me. CC, still the biggest thing, all right? Thought that because they play a style of football, it was very hard for them to get the ball down on the ground and play it to that level. Last year, I remember the similar condition like this when they played York Castle. York Castle gave them a serious problem on the pitch. Still won it 2-0, I thought. Or 4-2, I thought. One of those results. But it seems that they can't play on the saggy pitches because they want the ball to be flowing. You understand me? So don't let this fool you. If they play that team on a seriously good pitch, they smoke them, all right? But I will still give Steths their credit. They're a good team, all right? Like what they did. No, let me not go there. The referee a thief. The referee got bought out by Steths. They did everything to give Steths an opportunity, which they were okay as well, don't get me wrong. But they got bought out as well. Oh my God, some terrible calls. Around 95% of the offsides, them were not offsides. 95%. 95, yes, terrible officiating, people. All right, I watched the CC game. Crowd was massively big. All right, I had a cuss him defender them for kicking out the ball. Yeah, but they couldn't do anything else because the speed of play is slower. And they can't get it to go as fast as how they want it. So they have to just go to the traditional style, kick it long. You understand me? Yes. So, yeah. Alright, so guys, 1 hour in the stream. Hopefully we are over 100 likes. Get with to 150, 200 likes on it. And then you get part 53, episode 10 of the football, the schoolboy football, if you like what we do here. Alright, yes, but let me do our listing now. Let me do our top 5 listing of the Dacosta Cup team them. Who got number 1 for you this week? Because remember, we have to use several things to say number 1, difficulty of the opponent. Performance is for yourself. Alright, yeah. Look at all of those things, good Lord. I know that CC will not get number 1. Number 1 best performers, people, I will say it is actually BB Cook. BB Cook, they get the best performers for this week. All right, the competition was fierce. Manchester, and they started off first. Pushed Manchester on the back foot, and it made the game a little bit easier for them. In terms of scoring, obviously Manchester had to do their part to make it a challenge. Yes, but BB Cook gets the first spot today. All right, second will have to be CC because Steths' performance was not normal. All right, Steths' performance was not normal, so CC still retained their spot because of the difficulty. So second, CC gets. All right, BB Cook gets first. Third, no guys. Third, I think it's close, because Cornwall College got a 2-0 victory over Mile Gully, and I want to say that the From's Garvey Maceo game was a tough game, so I want to give Garvey Maceo third spot. based off what I saw. So third spot I'm giving Garvey Maceo, even though Cornwall College won 2-0. I thought that Garvey Maceo was more impressive than Cornwall College. Cornwall College gets the fourth spot for me, but Garvey Maceo gets the third spot. So Mr. Assistant Coach gets a spot in the top 3. Alright, Garvey Maceo. Fourth spot, we have to give it to the other CC, Cornwall College, for their victory over Mile Gully. Alright, and then fifth spot. No. Oh, no. Sorry, people, I've missed out Glenmuir. Sorry, Glenmuir takes second spot. Sorry, Glenmuir takes second spot and bumped CC down to third spot. Even though CC's opponent was drastically harder, if they had scored 2 or 3, they would have gone into the second spot. But we can't disrespect Glenmuir. Glenmuir takes the second spot, people. Sorry about that. So BB first, Glenmuir second, CC third, and then you have to put Garvey Maceo fourth. And then we put Cornwall College 5th. Alright, so now we're getting the 10 best performing teams. So BB Cook, Glenmuir, CC, Garvey Maceo, and Cornwall College. Alright, Steths at home is a tough atmosphere, okay. Big up yourself, Triple E. Triple E says, agree, JD. Alright, not many schools have been able to beat Steths at home over the years, okay. Totally understand. Alright, so what we want to do now, people, we want to make our best performing team. Alright, we want to set it in order, guys, for the top 10 performing teams. Give them their placements for this week now, alright? So now we know the top 5 from both region. We can make our best performing team, alright? Does the Kingston schools, Kingston and St. Andrew schools dominates the top 5? Or you think that the Dacosta Cup teams were more impressive? Who are you most impressed with? And people, we have not gotten any calls so far. Obviously, I'm burning up the show, so it's hard for people to come in and top the conversation. So I totally understand. All right, it's not drama filled with Reggae Boyz and JFF. So I think people don't have the repetitive statements to make today. You have to be watching games and be educated on what the scores are in order to be involved in this one. That's why I like the Schoolboy football, because you have to really like it to cover it, because you have to watch all of these damn games, yeah. All right, so number 1 best performing team for this week, is it St. Andrew Technical or BB Cook or Glenmuir or Mona for you or KC? Our KC, what say you? So number 1 goes to, you're gonna say you know what? I'm gonna wait on them to give me number 1. Number 1 goes to who, guys, as the best. We need to fill our top 10 here. I've already gone 1 hour 30 minutes, and if you guys want to talk about the Reggae Boyz and other things, I could still patch it in. So give me it, people. Give me it. What is this? Give me your first performing team. For me, let me put mine. St. Andrew Technical, BB Cook. I want to say BB Cook takes the first spot. BB Cook takes the first spot, people. All right? BB Cook. I don't know what's up on here. BB Cook takes his first spot, people. I'm not going to be biased. BB Cook's difficulty was a little bit better than Steths. Kingston Technical showed some skill set, but I don't think it was enough to knock off BB Cook off their perch. So BB Cook takes the first spot. Number 1, BB Coke. Number 1, BB Coke. Number 2, Steths Sticks, number 2. And now number 3 people. I would say number 3 would have to go to Mona, based on the fact that Mona's difficulty was a little bit better than Port Antonio. So Mona gets the 3rd spot in the top 10. Number 4, I would still say KC. KC gets number 4th spot. KC. And I would say JC. Number 6 spot. No, JC number 5 spot. Number 6 spot. STGC. And then number 7 spot, I would put Glenmuir in it. Yeah, because I think that win for Glenmuir is good, but I still believe that the Kingston teams were more impressive with their victories. All right. And then now number 8 spot would go to CC. Number 9, Garvey Masia. And the number 10th spot, Tivoli over Haile Selassie. Alright, so those are my 10 spots, people. Overall, we did Manning Cup already, Jason. You joined the show very late. We finished our show pretty much a while now. We started with Manning Cup. We started with Reggae Boyz, went to Manning Cup. And then we went to Dacosta Cup, and then we did the top 10. So BB Coke first, Steths second, Mona 3rd, KC 4th, JC 5th, St. George's 6th, Glenmuir 7th, CC 8th, Garvey Masia 9, and Tivoli 10. All right, so those are the top 10 we have for the program, the youth football. All right, yeah, man. Think we have given the youth football a solid hour. All right, yes. So massive respect for the support. Tom says the D Cup games was harder this week than Manning Cup. Based off who we put in the list, I would say that these wins, the JC win was better than Port Antonio. You understand me? The KC win was better than Port Antonio because they played champion. You understand me? Tivoli win was over Haile Selassie. That's better than Port Antonio as well. So that's what I've used to really dictate how I'm going to finish the conversation. All right? So, guys, we have come to the end. 1 hour 17 minutes on the chopping block. Let me tell you what we talked about. We talked about Reggae Boyz. We had a few Reggae Boyz that played. We have Mr. Greenwood, 1. Bobby Reid, that's potential. Mr. Greenwood is a potential. Bobby Reid, and then we have Hutchinson. All right? We did all of that for you. All right? And then we chop up all the Schoolboy. So keep on hitting the like button. Keep on subscribing. Keep on sharing. And you know that once you do that, the content will be here back for you. Next assignment for the Reggae Boyz versus Canada in the Nations League. The weakness is our team. The weakness in our team is defense and the midfield in the defense. And in the defense, right back. And in midfield, CDM. Okay. Talk about... No, just pull back the video. Pull back the video. I am done and dusted now. We have done a good spell. 1 hour 20 minutes. So maybe you might get something back from us later. So all you need to do is hit the like button, share, and subscribe. That's it. You know, and we will be back later. Don't worry yourself. Once the information presents itself, we will be back later. Don't worry yourself. You know, take your time. Take your time. So people, take care. Stay safe and respect. All right. Bye bye.